Hey guys, Shabadoobie here, bringing everyone some spoilers for Hour of Devastation. Alright, I have a lot to catch up on because I've actually been busy doing other stuff. So, let's go ahead and catch up. I don't remember where I left off, but I think it's around here. There's a Damnation um, invocation, which is nice. A good thing Damnation's price has already plummeted, but that's still nice. Blood Moon, also really good. Desolation Angel. Okay. 3, 2 black. Uh, okay. I hate that card already. Because I see it's an all land destruction thing. But it's still nice to have, I guess. Someone's going to want it. It's Angel. Desert's Hold. 3 mana for a enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, and if you control a desert, or as if there is a desert in the graveyard, you gain 3 life. Okay. And enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its active abilities can't be activated. So it's kind of like a Faith Feathers in a way, but not quite as good. I don't know. It's okay, I guess, especially for limited. All right. Nyssa Genesis Mage, 7 mana for 5 loyalty. Nyssa, with her +2 being untap up to 2 target creatures and up to 2 target lands. I think that's actually really powerful, and a lot of people were disagreeing with me, but I think that's not bad. Alright, her -3, target creature gets +5/+5 until end turn. That's meh. -10. Look at the top 10 cards of your library. You may put any number of creatures or lands from among them into the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, that's actually really good. Is she really that powerful? Not really, because she is a Planeswalker deck card. So there's no way I could actually expect it to be good. But the plus is pretty good, and that alone will see play in an EDH deck or two. Is she good? Alright, No Mercy. So interesting card for EDH. Whenever a creature deals damage to you, destroy it. I actually had a couple decks that played it, so I like it. I still hate Invocations, so meh. Supreme Will. Choose one. Oh, it costs 3 mana. Choose one. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Okay, that's not awful. It's a mana leak kind of, but for 3. So I can forgive it for that. But it also has the look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That's also not too bad. So it's not bad just because it gives you the options like to pick anything. I feel like I've done that one already, but I'm not too sure. Choke. Islands don't untap during their controller's untap step. That's a pretty good card against Merfolk. Avatar of Woe. 6 and 2 black for a 6/5 that he lowers his cost if there's 10 or more creature cards in all graveyards. Meh. Tap the target, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Meh. I mean, it's still pretty good. But why is this an invocation? Really? That's so weird. Opposition. 2 and 2 blue. Tap an untapped creature you control. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. It's alright. I actually play it in. I played it in an EDH deck, so it's not bad. Shadowstorm. I'm not gonna go over these. You guys already know what these are. Shadowstorm, Capsize, Lure Extinction, Slaughter Pact. All of these are okay. Capsize is actually the only one I really play though, and that's because of the blue deck I had it. I actually have it in like 2 blue decks, so it's not bad. The Desert Cycles, I think I already went over them. Dream Stealer, 3 mana for a 1/2 menace. That when it does comment there, so a player, that player discards that many cards. Eternalize for 6. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's kind of meh. Alright. Diabolic Edict. That's good. Forbid, also very good. This card is evil. Sunset Pyramid. Finally a new card. Alright, 2 mana, enters battlefield with 3 brick counters on it. You tap 2 to remove a brick counter to draw a card. You can just tap 2 to scry 1. So it's not bad, but it's not anything amazing. So, would I play it? Possibly, because you do it does give a card advantage, and it's not awful. So you get 3 card draws, and from there you just scrying. So it's not, like I said, it's not bad. Sunder, pretty good. 3 to breach, a very good modern. Boil, I guess some EDH deck might want that. Doomsday, I love the art for this. It's such a great art. Omniscience, good art. Threads of Disloyalty, meh. I mean, it fits, kind of. Armageddon, I hate the card. Thoughtseize, I like the card, but I'd rather it not be a Thoughtseize, but it needs a reprint. Alright, finally, some more new cards. Ocatra's Last Mercy, 3 mana, 1 and 2 white. Your life total becomes equal to your starting life total. Okay, then that puts you back to 20, or 40 if you're playing Commander. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. That's a big type of thing. I don't like that. But it's not bad. I just wish it wasn't this. But, like I said, it's not awful. Pride Sovereign, 3 mana for a 2/2 cat. And he gets +1/+1 for each other cat you control. So, okay. White, and tap it, exert him. Create 2 1/1 white creature tokens with lifelink. Okay, that's not bad. Except for the fact that he's exerted when that happens, so he skips an untap step. But a cat deck would need this card, sadly. So he's not bad. He's like kind of the finisher. Mirage Mirror, 3 mana for an artifact that has tap 2. Mirage Mirror becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. The only thing I have a problem with this is you can't do any shenanigans where you can like turn it into a creature, then turn it into something else, like after attacking or something. So, but that's not like a big downside. It's just like something that would make it a little bit more broken. But it's a really good card. I actually like this card, and I probably will be picking up a copy or 2 for EDH. So it's not bad. Alright, let me go ahead and go to this card and make sure it's actually... Alright, Ramu Nap Hydra. He's a 3/3 with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. He's a Hydra, obviously. As long as you control a desert, he gets +1/+1. As long as there is a desert in your graveyard, he gets +1/+1. So he'll be a 5/5 with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. That's actually really good. So he is actually really close to the Woodland Wanderer here. So like almost exactly, except for he's got Reach. So a little bit upside. All right, Neheb the Eternal, 5 mana for a 4/6 with Afflict 3. He's a zombie Minotaur warrior. So that's a weird creature type. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, add red to your mana pool for each 1 life your opponent has lost this turn. So that is like if they block him, you're guaranteed 3 mana if he doesn't die. If he's unblocked, you're getting 4. I don't know what you're gonna be really doing with that in zombie Minotaur warrior tribal, but something. All right, then we got Scavenger Grounds. It adds colors to your mana pool. It's a desert, by the way. Sacrifice it. Tap 2. Sacrifice a desert. Exile all cards from all graveyards. It's actually a really good card for sideboards and just like good in EDH because that way it's a Bajuka Bog kind of ability in any color, so it's not bad. The Locust God, 6 mana for a 4/4 flyer. He's a god, but he's one of the new ones. So whenever you draw a card, create a 1/1 blue and red insect creature token with flying and haste. I like that ability a lot. Pay to win a blue and a red. Draw a card, then discard a card. That ability is okay, but I would probably not be using that ability. I'd be probably using other draw spells to make his ability work. I'm actually thinking about making an EDH deck with this guy, so that's why I'm talking about that. Alright, now let's talk about Fraying Sanity. Say 3 mana curse. I love the fact that it's a curse because if we get enough curses, we could make an actual curse deck. It's not a very good curse though, but I mean, if you're playing mill, you might want it. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player puts X cards from the top of his or her library into their graveyard, where X is the number of cards that went to the graveyard this turn. There's one cool thing, a little combo with this card, and that is Traumatize. If you traumatize someone with this out on the board, they're completely milled out. So, because it pretty much mills them double. Traumatize mills half their library, this gets the other half. So, it's good. Very good for that. But, it's not very good in general, though. Alright, got a Swarm Intelligence. 6 and a blue, kind of high costed. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. This is actually really interesting because it automatically doubles like spells like as soon as it's on the board. So I think it's very unique. It's actually someone actually like it's cast through time, but instead of rebound, you just get a copy right off the bat. So it's not bad. Alright, solemnity. I can't ever say that word, but I love this card so much. 3 mana, 2 and a white. It's an enchantment. Players can't get counters. Okay, so no infect. You can't get poison counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. This card is amazing because it does amazing things with Persist and Undying. It does horrible things with Dark Depths because it automatically turns it on. This card does lots of things. I like it a lot though. In fact, I've been messing with the brew for this card a little bit with my friend. So it is a weird jinky combo deck with Dark Depths. It's awful though. Alright, Crook of Condemnation. 2 mana, artifact, tap 1 and pay 1 and tap it. Exile target card from your graveyard. That's a pretty solid ability. Pay 1, exile this card, and exile cards from all graveyards. Also a pretty decent ability. It's kind of like a Relic Progenitus, but a little bit worse. But Relic's really good, so this is a decent thing to pick up if you don't want a Relic or you need more than one Relic type ability in a deck. So there you go. It's not awful, but it's not the best. Hostile Desert. Tap add colorless. Pay 2. Exile land card from your graveyard, and he becomes a 3/4 until in turn. It's still land. So it's a man land, but it's a weird one because the cost for it is actually exiling a land card. From the graveyard. It's so weird. You don't have like as many opportunities to actually activate it because you can't just do it anytime. You have to have it landing in the graveyard. So I don't like it that much. But maybe one day we'll have all lands in Modern or something. You can make this thing viable, I guess. Alright, time for some Planeswalker deck cards. Woodland Stream. Okay, it's not bad. Nyssa's Encouragement. 5 mana. Search your library for or graveyard. For a search your library and graveyard for a card named Forest, a card named Bramble Rift Behemoth, and a card named Nyssa Genesis Mage. We already seen the Genesis Mage. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Reveal those cards and put them into your hand, and shuffle your library. This card is actually not bad in EDH because it's say Forest. This guy right here, the Bramble Rift Behemoth, and the Planeswalker. It's not bad, and you can probably next turn play the Nyssa, because I think Nyssa's like 6 or 7. I think it's 6, but I'm gonna go take a look. Nyssa is a 7. Okay, you won't quite have it, but yeah, there it goes. Brabwolf Behemoth. He's a 6/6 trampler for 6. Meh. I mean, I guess you go this card into this card into the Nyssa, so you do have something going on. Avid Reclaimer. 3 mana for a 2/2 human druid. He taps at a green or a blue, and if you control a Nyssa planeswalker, you gain 2 life. That's okay, but it's nothing special. It's kind of overcosted, but if you're having a bunch of Nyssas in your deck, this card has something it can do. It can tap for both colors Nyssa is played in. Well, there's the green-blue Nyssa, and all the other ones are green. So he works in that type of deck, so it's not awful, but not amazing. Cinder Barrens, pretty good land. Visage of Bolas. 4 mana artifact. When it enters battlefield, you may search your library for or graveyard for a card named Nicol Bolas Deceiver, reveal it and put it to your hand. And if you search your library stuff, shuffle it. And it taps for a blue, a black, or a red. So it's not bad. I actually kind of like this card. I wish it wasn't 4 mana, but the fact that you're tutoring for a Nicol Bolas and playing this, which pretty much is not an awful, just a mana rock. So I kind of like it. Like, it's not bad. Zealot of the Godfarer, 4 mana for a 4/3 Minotaur Archer that deals 2 damage to your opponent if you pay 5. He's kind of not good at all, so you can forget about him. Wasp of the Bitter End, 2 mana for a 2/1 Flying Insect Horror. And it has a secondary ability. If you cast a Bolas Planeswalker spell, you may sacrifice the card, and if you do, destroy target creature. It's not too bad, actually, because it's a kill spell if you have a Nicol Bolas. So, not bad. This is actually a really good card, but probably won't see standard play or modern or anything. There's a possibility it could see like kitchen table type play, but I don't know about that. Possible it could even see EDH play if there's enough Nicol Bolases. Alright, Driven to Despair. Alright, could this be one of the first good Aftermath cards? I mean, I already seen what the best one was, so. Alright, until end of turn, creatures you control gain trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's not bad. And Despair is until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. It's not bad, but it's nothing amazing. I don't especially like it, but it's actually reasonably costed. For 2 mana, you give everything trample and draw a card for that. And this one's 2 mana, you give everything menace, and when it hits something like the opponent, they gotta discard. So it's not bad. Unish, Cryo Sphinx Sovereign. Okay, 6 mana for a 4/4 legendary Sphinx with flying. Alright, that's an okay stat line for a Sphinx, I guess. It's not the best stat line because it's only 4/4. But what else has it got? Sphinx spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Okay, so that's not bad. He's gonna make all the other Sphinxes cost 2 less, so really solid. And he has more upside. Whenever he comes into play or another Sphinx enters the battlefield under your control, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, and an opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. You put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So kind of factor fictions for every Sphinx, including himself. So he's really good. I like him a lot. Is he commander viable? He's not going to be the commander himself. He'll be part of the 99 in some sort of Sphinx deck, though. But he is solid. Alright. Angel of Condemnation. 4 mana for a 3/3 Angel. Flying Vigilance. Alright, you can tap 3. and tap him, exile another target creature. You return that card to the battlefield and on his control, it blinks pretty much. Alright. 3, and exert him, exile another target creature until this card leaves the battlefield. So, he either will blink a creature temporary, or just banish a priest, a creature. So, he's not bad, but I'm not the biggest fan of this card. I mean, the best thing about it is the fact that it's got flying and vigilance for 4. So you can swing in, if you have 3 open, after, like, you can block a creature and exile another thing and blink it. I don't know. I'm sure there's something you can do with it. Hour of Glory. 4 mana for instant, exile target creature. If that creature was a god, its controller reveals his or her hand and it exiles all cards from it with the same name as that creature. I actually like this card just because it's a 4 mana, instant speed, exile target creature. No downside. It has an upside if it's a god, you just do all sorts of crazy stuff. But that's actually really good. I like this card a lot. Like, there's nothing that I hate about this card. So, I mean, I wish it was costing 3, but for exile, I understand the 4. Alright, another one of these Aftermath cards. Reason to Live. 1 blue, scry 3, sorcery speed. Meh. I guess technically, Miracles could use this, but I don't think they would want to splash for this. The second part, to live. Alright. 5 mana, 4 and a green. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it in the battlefield, and otherwise put the card into your hand. That's okay, but like I said, I don't think Miracles is going to want this second part. They only would like this one, and they would want it as an instant. So, it has issues. Alright, and now that we're kind of caught up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Scarab God. 3, a black, well, a blue and a black creature type god. It's a 5/5. Alright, at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Alright. 4 mana, 2, a black and a blue. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except for it's a 4/4 black zombie. I really like that ability a lot because it does things that it's just interesting because it can cheat abilities into play in a way. Let's just say they have a angel of condemnation in their graveyard, or a sphinx here in their graveyard. You exile it, you get yourself a 4/4 angel of condemnation, which is a flying vigilance 4/4 angel for technically that, but it's a zombie, so it's not bad. I actually like this ability. Like this, I might actually try and make an EDH deck with it. Like, the first ability is kind of completely useless, except for, I guess, long game type things. But the second ability I like. And he also has to bounce him back to the hand if he dies at the end of the turn. So, he has a sort of indestructible ability. Just, it's not. But it's not bad. I kind of like this card a lot. But, so far, I like the Scarab God and the Locust God out of all the gods so far, out of this set, because they're EDH viable as a commander, and because they're interesting is their main reason. But yeah, I like these cards. Which of these was a card that you liked? I know this went on for a lot longer than I wanted to, but I had to cover a lot of things. In fact, I think I covered some cards repeatedly, and like I think I already did one of these that covered a lot of these, so I'm apologizing ahead of time for that, but I didn't want to have to be too far behind on spoilers, so I apologize ahead of time and behind time if I miss a few more days of spoilers like I did this time. Alright, So what was your favorite spoiler out of today's batch, or this video's batch? And, yeah, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more content like this. And I'm going to go to sleep after I make this video because I am tired. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.